no second chance. Upon this realization, Purge plunges into sorrow, lasting. And overtaken by the paralyzing fear. What the fuck? God damn it, dude, that scared the shit out of me. I wake up and the elevator suddenly slows to a descent. I'm startled awake by dicks. You're welcome. Excuse me? What the fuck are you doing in a school?
Hello. Didn't we meet before? I think back in Pellberg City. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott.
Is that your real name?
I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon experts. So, what brings you to this school? You a trainer too? First thing you should do is have Pokemon learn the move Cut.
Okay, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
If I remember correctly, someone in this town has Cut.
Sir, there are young children here. Okay.
Students who don't study get a little taste of my good law. Whether or not you're a good student will be evident by the way you use this item.
Should I call Officer Jenny on this place? Because this random stranger just walked in and is watching these kids, and the teacher's just beating them. Don't worry, kids, I'll go get help.
One day I will just flip, like, I'll just lose it. We were talking about that today, actually, where I work, and I'm the only person who hasn't, like, yelled at somebody, or, like, you know, cussed them out or something. But everybody's just like, the day I do is gonna be, like, nobody's gonna want to be near me. I don't even want to be near me.
Frog's gonna snap, and everyone's gonna know he does when you hear this. He's gonna take the frying pan to somebody.
I will find the cast iron.
And heard across the world.
You guys will one day just feel a slight reverberation and maybe just the faintest sound of a cast iron hitting somebody.
Yeah,
and you'll be like, today's the day.
Off in the distance. Or it's gonna be like that one bit in SpongeBob. You're gonna hit someone with a pan. Oh, perfect. That sobers what we're here
As
for.
is spring break.
We're unmuted, by the way.
Unfortunate.
You know, I really like the first song in this compilation of music I have, but I don't like the things that follow after it, namely this song, because it's like that, what was that shit you made me play for you when you played Armored Core? Bumblebee or Honeybee or something?
Oh, yeah, like fucking...
Breakcore shit, yeah. You know, I was out here, I was throwing the good shit. You know, I was playing the Final Fantasy 16 soundtrack for you. I was playing the Gundam Wing music. It was like, no, I want basic 2000s white girl music.
Bro, basic white girl music is like my fucking superpower.
I just realized I didn't open sound alerts yet. Whoops. I came prepared, chat. I totally didn't jump into call like 2 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Not even 2 minutes before.
In my defense, I was being a good son. My dad has been playing Cyberpunk, and he doesn't know what he wants to do. And then I told him, Father, there's a katana on the floor. I need you to wield it. And then he felt the power. He was like fucking He-Man. And then one of his buddies today told him about the Sandevistan. I also told him to get the double jump. Because the double jump is nice.
It is very good.
I'm testing the follow sounds.
It's Joe. So what?
Okay, it works.
Mom's pet.
I came prepared. Anyways, Discord, join it. We talk about dumb shit. Where we would if there's anybody in there.
Well, that doesn't stop us.
No, we talk about dumb shit all the time. That podcast was beautiful. It was a bitch to get the timestamps, but goddamn, it was a great.
Fuck yeah.
Did you see the thumbnail I put for that one? I feel like no one's gonna get it, but I love it. I get it.
Let me look through.
I can just tell you because you'll probably know once I say it. Do you remember that old meme I had of like the manga panel of the girl was like, "This isn't Smash Bros. This is anal sex."
Oh no.
I just photoshopped my face into it. Just said, "This isn't Dragon Quest. This is a podcast."
Oh, I remember seeing that now. Yeah, it popped up on my YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I should have done this isn't a beach. This is a bathtub. That's what I should have done. I love that video. I wonder what that guy's doing now. I think about these things sometimes. You know, it's like who here remembers Boxy?
I don't even.
If you had a thing for emo girls back in the day, you knew a Boxy, or you know, like the quirky emo girl.
I mean, maybe vaguely.
Oh god, there were some other ones back in the day. There was Fred. I know everybody hates Fred.
Yeah. Oh my god, that fucking reminds me. I remember going to a camp one time, and there was a guy who acted just like him.
Oh my god, did you beat the shit out of him?
No, dude, I was a child.
You still could have beat the shit out of him. You know, a child's a child, but they're pretty deadly when they got a stock full of batteries. Good old Madball. Doesn't leave bruises. Unless you're like, what was that 80s movie? It had Steven Seagal in it. Was it Out for Justice? It was one of those movies where he just took like a pool cue ball and then he just grabbed like some guy's sock and he just started beating bar goers. Then he started asking questions. He antagonized so many criminals in his movies. Like the one scene like, hey, come on, I'm on my knees. You got the knife, come on, just kill me. Come on, do it. Yeah, Steven Seagal's a wild ride. You know he used to be a cop?
What?
Yeah, he was a what do they call this? Like a posse officer, and then he just became a police officer, and they had a TV show about it. The first episode was called "The Way of the Gun." I know this entirely due to JonTron, but I feel like I gotta go watch some of those. Is there anything else that's happened recently? I made some pretty good highlights for Pokemon, and I think tomorrow, no, or maybe it was today, where I got everything caught up on my. Yes, I'm still watching YouTube. Wow. Not even paused for 5 minutes, and YouTube said, "Are you watching?" Yes, I'm watching. I'm not a fucking bot. I know it's my own YouTube videos. I'm a narcissist, okay? I check my views. I've got to have some degree of narcissism if I'm streaming, okay? It's like the big five, right? Like, comedians are higher on the narcissism scale than on, like, the introversion scale. Or whatever it was. I went to college for this, I should know it, but I haven't used it yet.
And you
Can't
never
even-
will.
Yeah, I can't even wipe my ass with my degree, what does that tell you? Trying to think if there's anything. I don't even remember what we're doing in Digimon. Because... God, when was the last time? Was the last time I played it Tuesday? Like last Tuesday? I think it was. Because I played it Tuesday. And then Wednesday was the podcast. And then... Friday was Pokemon. Which, some of those clips are doing pretty good, actually. For, you know, like 3 views in like the first hour, but... Did that kind of good, but that's it. And then we played some Dragon Quest. Oh, I did do some grinding on Pokemon. Like, I didn't, like, wildly over level. They're, like, 14, 13, and 12th level. And it took me, like, 2 seconds because, unlike my DS, I can use my Game Boy and go at 1000 times speed. So that made things really fast. The worst part was I had my volume on, and I usually don't whenever I play those games because I fast forward constantly. It kind of hurt my head. Other than that, I did a lot of quests for Dragon Quest just because we got a bunch of quests. I did the bow one. The bow one was super fucking easy. It was just kill the specific bird type enemy with the bow move that does extra damage to birds. 10 times. The Armamentalist one was kind of ass. Because I had to cast Sap twice on like a Snow Tiger Tor, or like a White Tiger Tor, whatever they're called. And then I had to kill it with Fire Force active on the person killing them. If you watch the boss fights, Sap doesn't hit for shit. It took me like 2 trips of burning my mage's mana. And the mage has the highest mana, and I think they also got bonus MP for wands. And I had to do it 10 times.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing will ever be as bad as the previous Armamentalist quest Vulcan. You weren't there for that stream. It took me all stream because I had to kill metal slimes with my mage who cast the wizard ward buff, which did nothing to add to damage. Now here's the thing about metal slimes, okay? They have been feared for decades. Oh, I shouldn't say feared, more like hated for decades. Of being highly evasive, immune to magic, one of those guys that has 999 defense, so you only ever do 1 damage to it. And they have a high chance of running away. Which means I had to spend at least 2 turns getting that thing down 3 HP with its super high evasion and defense that can cause it to take no damage. And while my wizard, who has the lowest attack stat of all of the classes, needs 2 turns to kill it. And I had to do that twice. I got that fucker though.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That's not fun.
No, because okay, here's the thing about Dragon Quest 9 is it was meant to be okay, for context. Dragon Quest 8 was the biggest Dragon Quest game because it was like at that time of like games went from pixel to 3D models, like fully fleshed out 3D models. It was like the PS2 era, that kind of thing. Huge game, finally one that sold well in the West. And what did they do? They make the next one a multiplayer focused game on the DS. Which I guess is fine because like the DS is way bigger in Japan. And so it was supposed to be like they had these things called grottos, which are like randomly generated dungeons you can play with your buddies. And like you can jump in and jump out of your buddy's game, which is why blue chests are reopenable chests. It's because your buddy could open them while you're off getting the quest. So that's where a lot of your farming was supposed to come from. Now, because it's a multiplayer game, that obviously has to mean it comes with MMO-like quests, which are awful.
Hell yeah.
And
Love to see it.
it's bad here in the West because, like, I mean, you'd be lucky to find someone playing that game, like, within, like, 10 miles of you when that came out, and it was big. But in Japan, where everyone's packed in like sardines, and they all carry a DS because they're always, like, on the subway station. The game is fucking huge over there. Here's some examples of how bad it got with how popular that was. People had to put up signs in department stores because people would just loiter outside with their copy of Dragon Quest IX because of a street pass function, the street pass function. So, like, even if you weren't playing, you could still contribute to someone's game. And here's another example. In the game where you hook up online with other people and you make your party and do your alchemy, it's called the Quester's Rest. They built an actual physical Quester's Rest where you could go and play Dragon Quest IX with other people. And it was successful. It still might be around, I don't know. Dragon Quest is fucking massive in the East. Like, to the point of when a mainline game comes out, they have to make it a national holiday because too many people quit work. In Japan.
Jesus Christ.
Then they made an MMO for Dragon Quest X. And we still can't, well, we can kind of play it in the West. There's fan translations, but some of them are spotty. Server's still up for it, though. Then came Dragon Quest XI with Best Girl Jade. Or Martina, if you want to be a weeb about it. Big sister type, wields spears, claws, and just kicks the shit out of everybody. Really sad she has a corruption fetish arc. But I still hold that she's better than Tifa. And I will die on this hill, especially after Final Fantasy VII Remilk is out. I don't like Final Fantasy VII. I think it's overhyped, and only people say it's good because everyone hears that it's good.
Gee, I couldn't tell you didn't like it.
It was like back in the day when we were playing like Quiplash or something. And he's like, what's one thing that you think is overrated? And I put I put like Final Fantasy VII. Like, gee, I wonder who wrote this one.
It's not like he doesn't shut the fuck up about it.
That's because everyone fucking creams their jorts over that goddamn game. Dear God. It's like, oh yeah, this game is from my childhood. Really, motherfucker? That game came out 10 years before you were ever born. Like, yeah, sure, maybe your dad passed it down to you or something, or some shit. But come on.
Yeah, Final Fantasy has kind of fallen off. I've never heard anyone talk about it.
They have not been doing well. So, I was actually thinking about this because I went back and I watched someone's VOD archives, and they were a big fan of Final Fantasy 13. So here's some Final Fantasy lore for you, Vulcan. So when Final Fantasy 13 was coming out, they had this really ambitious idea. They weren't just gonna keep pumping out numbers. No, they were gonna make Final Fantasy 13 a franchise within the franchise. They had Final Fantasy 13. They were gonna have Final Fantasy 13 Versus. they were gonna have another game that was end up becoming something else. But here's the problem. People really didn't like 13. So what was the next cause of action? Make 2 more Final Fantasy 13 games. And so there was also another one called Final Fantasy Type 0 that was supposed to be a tie-in game. They just completely cut losses with that and said, alright, it's its own thing. And it made no fucking sense. The only lore I've seen from it is like the fucking J-Tiger Empire is invading the lost Arcadia kingdom, and like, what the fuck is going on? And then the camera looked like motion blur having a seizure. And so they made Final Fantasy 14 after that. We all know Final Fantasy 14. Most people forget when that came out, it was so bad that every other Square Enix game had to be postponed. This included things like Tomb Raider and Deus Ex. People were really upset about that last one. But they eventually fixed it. You know, eventually. Then, it took over a decade since then, and they still did not finish Final Fantasy 13 Versus, to the point where they said, fuck it. We've been working on this thing for over a decade. It's Final Fantasy 15 now. Then Final Fantasy 16 came out. And it was not an RPG whatsoever. It was... I honestly, there were so many fucking particle effects of it trying to be anime Witcher that I could not see the character. And they were most infamous for 2 items you could put on, where you automatically dodged attacks and you automatically attacked. Which makes you wonder, like, I'm all for accessibility, but there comes a point where you gotta feel insulted where they think that you're, like, blind and have paddles for hands. And then it was also every single Sony exclusive ever of third-person action game with way too many fucking cinematics. And the Japanese really did not like that game from what I heard. And some people in the West liked it. So you're caught up on technically the last 3 games. 4 games.
Hey.
For that though, it was okay. I mean, bitches love Final Fantasy X. Bitches and my dad. I mean, it's a good game. Yuna is his waifu. I was more of a Lulu guy. That was, I think Lulu was probably like the first like girl I ever saw with like, I'm feeling weird. And then, you merely adopted the big titty goth, Geoff. I was born into it on the PS2 era.
I know absolutely nothing of Final Fantasy.
Play Dragon Quest.
All
It's better.
I'll never play that either.
Oh, come on. Okay, Dragon Quest 9 is not a good example from the shit I described to you. But 8
No,
and
but it's
11
just
are
not
at least,
my
like...
cup of tea. I just don't like games like that.
Nah, that's fair. But if you had picked one. Well, I mean, if you like an action game and you like The Witcher, then you'll probably like Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, I was gonna
guess.
say you're not gonna like my answer.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I have my own reservations about The Witcher as well, but my dad was talking to me like, so why do you not like Cyberpunk? And my first response was, it's okay. The core of the game is broken, and they had the common decency to try to fix their fucking broken piece of shit that took taxpayer dollars. But I also just hate the company. I've never seen someone get away with so much shit like CD Projekt Red. It's insane. I wonder. Gee, I wonder how that AI city's really coming along that the actual Polish government put money into. But you know, they had an anime with a pretty cool lolly in it, and then again, common fucking decency. Every once in a while, I'll play Cyberpunk. I really wish they would stop fucking advertising their DLC to me and all the time. Yeah. I was always a melee guy. What was your favorite build in Cyberpunk?
I
know
think I'm
you-
just throwing knives.
Yeah. I was, when I saw you, you were kind of all over the place. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm wanting to start another playthrough and just strictly go one way of playing.
See, you gotta be like me. You gotta triple down on your playstyle. And you gotta, like, turbo tunnel vision. I was a fucking monster as a melee guy. I had body for all the tankiness. I put everything to blades, and whatever was left I put in cybernetics.
See, I focus on like the tech weapons because I really like the ability to shoot through a fucking wall with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I saw you play Mass Effect.
It don't matter if there's cover if I can shoot through the cover.
What's that? A cover-based third-person game? Or a third-person shooter game? Well, now it's just a third-person shooter. What was it? I was talking to my dad was asking me about, because it makes me so happy that he's going melee too. What was it? Is like so what did you have as your weapons? I had katana, I had mantis blades to jump around and be funny with, and then I had a knife for my ranged weapon.
I'm
Even
playing
if-
Cyberpunk now.
Yeah. Vulcan can attest. I, for the life of me, will never shoot a gun in a video game. You know,
He just can't. He's incapable of it.
Yeah, no, that's because the only like shooter games I've played lately have been Mass Effect and Left 4 Dead in the last decade.
You need
And
to
even-
get like a mouse, like a desktop mouse. Plug that bitch into your laptop and use that instead of a controller. That is why you cannot aim.
Vulcan, I hate to tell you this, but that's what I do for Left 4 Dead. But okay, even then, I still pretty much mostly melee in Left 4 Dead.
It's like you lack the fine motor control.
No, it's because I'm the only man that will look my opponent in the eye when I kill them. You know, you and Frog with your little elf javelin arrow bullshit and you and your little minigun. I'm up there, I'm running at them. Balls of brass. My boy Marcus Kruber. And then when I'm really spicy, then, okay. I'm not bad shooting the hunting rifle as Marcus. I only do that to kill specials though. But when I'm really spicy, I'll go like the Grail Knight and get 2 melee weapons.
Ah yes, we're calling that spicy. The most bland thing this man does. Oh, what can I do to spice up my playstyle? Another fucking sword. Yep.
Man,
Yep.
you know, all I do is wave clear with my melee weapon. What else should I do? I know. I'll tank with a sword and shield melee weapon. And then what's my ultimate? A melee attack.
Can't remember how far into the campaign I was.
Believe it or not, Vulcan, this is gonna blow your mind. Back in the day when I was younger, I was always the sniper or the archer in video games. I was one of those guys that played Zero. I had 3 sniper rifles
was
at one
too.
point. Because my dad was the Gunzerker with the ammo regen mod. So I had like an elephant gun. I had what was it, Vladoff that was the rapid fire ones? And then I had a Jacobs, because Jacobs is the best manufacturer. And then I had a revolver. Oh, here's some lore that I told Vulcan, but not the stream. I would play Borderlands 2 with my dad. He was the Gunzerker. His friend got him a B shield and 2 conference calls, because his friend was like a legendary hunter, like it's like Pokemon shiny hunting. The 2 conference calls for fire and shock damage. And then my dad reminded me I had slag on all my weapons at one point. Nothing was going to fucking survive us. Especially the first raid boss.
Oh, I miss playing Borderlands. It's a fun game.
It didn't age well. Mostly because there's like 2012 meme humor.
Yeah, and that's just the allure of it now.
Yeah. Now you just kind of cringe at it. Like, you look at any like meme compilation from even like a year ago, you're probably gonna cringe at it. Frog and I did that once. We went all the way back to like 2015. God, that was 9 years ago. What games came out in 2015? Oh no, OBS has stolen my mouse again. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I just had to show that I had a mouse. Okay. Because was it 2014 that had some pretty solid games, or was that a shit year? I'm out in 2015.
Oh, that's a new way of watching someone die on Instagram.
Oh, jeez. Okay, it was pretty solid. Oh, wait. Okay, it was kind of mixed. So Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain, Bloodborne, and The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt came out in 2015. But also Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Batman Arkham Knight, and Halo 5 came out. Oh, Fallout 4, Just Cause 3, and Ori and the Blind Forest came out too. Undertale came out that year. Yo, fucking Resident Evil Revelations 2. No one ever talks about that game. That game is such a fucking amazing co-op game. I've told you about that. Like, one of you is like the shooter and the other guy's the pointer. That like finds items and like locates enemy weak points. Me and my dad played the shit out of that game. What was it? I think there was also like a multiplayer horde mode. And I remember he was always, I think he was either Barry or he was Chris Redfield. Probably Chris Redfield. And I was Claire. And Claire had this weird thing of like having a shit ton of like elemental Molotovs, so like ice Molotovs, fire Molotovs. And which is weird because I never throw video games, or never throw grenades in video games. Because I have that crippling mentality of, I could use this now, or I could use it at a better time later. And then I proceed to never use it when that time comes, because I keep thinking of that cycle.
But then there's always that one time that it just randomly shows up. It's like, oh, yeah, I need to fucking level this place.
I think the only time I ever used the grenades regularly was, do you remember Borderlands 1? The Dr. Zed zombie DLC?
Yeah.
That's when I learned that contact grenades were the best. Because I would just chuck that like an incendiary fire grenade and it just exploded in front of me.
Oh, dude, you're talking good grenades. The fucking Merv grenade in Borderlands 2 that they kind of give you right in the very beginning. Or at least now when you buy the game, they give it to me in the beginning. It's so fucking good.
The fucking legendary one you got from Boom Boom. That exploded into grenades that all exploded into more grenades.
Yeah, that basically sums it up.
Yeah. I didn't really like. Were transfusion grenades in 2? I know they took out contact grenades.
Oh, I can't remember.
I think they took out contact grenades in 2, but they kept the fucking bouncing grenades for some reason. I hated those because they would bounce like 7 times, and by the time they finally stopped, it was nowhere near where you threw it. I think there were transfusion grenades. And then,
Oh, sweet. So instead of creating a new game, I just loaded an old save.
There you
Sweet.
go.
Don't have to do the heist again.
Dude, Cyberpunk is so fucking bad at starting a new game. Which is weird because it's supposed to be... Well, okay. It was supposed to be an RPG, but they went back and they shadow changed all their branding to make it an action game.
What skill? Tech and cool are my highest. So, pistols and knives. Gotcha.
I tried doing a pistol build. Frog watched me, and I could physically feel the pain emanating from him. I could not aim for shit. It was because the enemies are always fucking running around like cracked out chickens. Because it was the what was his name? When you go to get the bot.
I need to buy a car. I have yet to buy a fucking car.
I fucking hate that entire scenario, by the way. And it just shows, like, why every single choice that you make in a scene has to be the right choice. Because let's be real, Vulcan. You probably won't kill Brick. Or whatever the new boss's name is. Right? Because you want to have sex with Meredith. And to have her not die, you have to be very specific. Every time I've gone through that scene, I have to physically stop myself from shooting fucking Brick in the skull. Just because it just feels so satisfying. And it's what Bronson would want. It's like... It's also like, Baldur's Gate 3. Like, obviously you're gonna kill the demon and get the super cool greatsword. Why would you not?
Wait.
But they make it like, oh, if you do this, a big surprise, you get a super cool weapon. Except this is the age of the internet. Everyone knows what path to take, and everyone knows what answer is the right answer.
Hell yeah.
So there really is no choice. It's kind of like what that Civ dev said, is that players will min-max the fun out of everything. Same also applies to fucking Pathfinder. I was thinking about that earlier, like last night. I'm like, man, you know, Gale needs to keep consuming magical items to like feed his like black hole or something. Man, that'd be really fucking easy for him if he was in Pathfinder. Where you gotta have like 20 magical items and have like 5 spells on you active at a time, and then drinking 3 potions before every fight. God damn,
Yes.
he'd be so fucking happy there. I even like tried to figure out, because like I wanted like a low magic system in like the setting, where it's like it's so fucking early that like there are no wizard schools or anything, and most people that study magic are like 1 in a billion. And I was looking through like all the shit, and like there is so much magic item bullshit in Pathfinder and like 3.5 D&D. Like, I mean, even now, like, you're kind of dicked if you don't want to be a magic user. It makes me so sad. Which is kind of why I like Sword World and how they do it. Because if you cast a spell, no matter what kind of spell, because it's anime casting time where they have to like give you a fucking essay to cast a spell, if you cast a spell, you can only take a 5-foot step afterwards, and that's the only movement you can take.
Gross.
Well, you know, it's better than the fucking wizard casting invisibility as soon as you get within 100 feet of him, and then he runs away as a full round action to, like, run away. And then you kind of dicked. This is, of course, assuming also on his next turn he doesn't cast Dominate Person on one of you and makes you kill the other people. I can't remember. No, yeah, that happened at least twice when you and me played. In, what is it? Rise of the Rune Lords. When we had to interrogate that one chick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't fucking remind me.
Yeah, no, because what happened after you left was... when we went to interrogate her, we forgot that I resist my dominate... No. She didn't know I was there because I rolled a nat 20 in my stealth. In the room. And we forgot Rob was never, like, hit with Dominate Person. And this is after you and Frog got Dominated Personed. And we got into the fight and we freed you. So while you were away, Zito autopiloted your character to blowing her fucking brains out. Even after, because he tried to, like, Dominate Person again after we told them no more fucking games, we will kill you.
My character shot himself.
No, you didn't shoot yourself. She tried to cast, like, Dominate on Rob, but because Rob's a wizard, he just kind of laughed at her. And then you split her wig.
Okay, I'm okay with that, but his way of trying to be as violent as I am was not correct.
Well, I mean, it was kind of the situation of, like, if she tries anything, we're gonna have to kill her, because... Wait. She was a fucking witch class. Which means she had multiple casts of Dominate Persons slotted prior to all this bullshit for some reason. I fucking hate wizards, man. I gained more appreciation playing a rogue in that game, though, to compensate for my growing hatred of wizards. Because rogue was probably like
slightly growing hate.
Rogue was probably like the weakest of like my favorite things, because you know it's like a rogue, right? Like, where you can do a billion things, but generally as a rogue, you're like the sneaky lockpicking bitch. Which the party really needed. I feel kind of bad in that campaign though, because I was kind of like the group mom and I kind of had to speak up and do a lot of shit. You know, like that awkward moment where like the party doesn't know what to do.
So yes, all the time.
I need to come up with like just like a super cheap like one shot of like how we used to do it. Of like, all right, what are your two boons? What's your flaw and what's your class? All right, let's go. I just need to think of one that would be good. Just like enough effort, because that kind of play style is super improv. I also need to... The things I hate the most, and probably why I don't do like tabletop stuff anymore, I hate trying to figure out how to make fucking maps with no money and without giving my email to scammers, and just like trying to figure out every single like possibility, like raiding enemies. Oh, I should say just the enemies. I can probably write most good shit. It's just the physical building.
Not the building. God forbid you can.
No, I sure as shit won't ever be running probably a Pathfinder game anymore. Just because Like, no matter what you do, there's always gonna be, like, some counter you can't anticipate. Like the wizard casting, like, True Strike and then, like, disarm, like, grab weapon or pilfering hand. Like, well, there goes the fucking warrior boss I built. Just, there's too much shit in Pathfinder for it to be fun anymore. I still have fucking nightmares of when I try like build a wizard for Zito.
Yes, here's the million fucking things you need to choose. For none of them to really matter.
Yeah. So anyways, that's how I can make one potion every 15 minutes. It's been 3 hours. Again, it's cool that that stuff kind of exists, but holy fuck. That's a lot of work. And there's also another thing is like, when you have a power gamer in your group, you get kind of guarded, because, I mean, the big problem with like power gamers is you don't want them to like ruin the fights for everybody else. It's a well-documented thing. But whenever a power gamer like asks you like a question, you feel like it's a trap. Like, okay, if I say yes, what kind of fuck shit is he gonna come up with? The worst one I ever saw was apparently there's an archetype for a wizard, like the instructor or whatever. And it's basically like leadership, and leadership is fucking broken. They're basically saying like, yes, I would like to play a wizard. And their class feature is that they also have a wizard that's 1 level lower than them. No. Pathfinder actively made me more racist towards wizards. And I've looked at... Yeah. I've looked at some Pathfinder 2 stuff. It doesn't get any better. I think like the only 2 classes that don't have spellcasting are the fighter and the barbarian. And the barbarian might be iffy because, you know, tribal magic bullshit. I'm actually gonna look that up. We check our sources here. Pathfinder 2E classes. Oh, fun fact.
Watched a man kickflip a wrench.
I saw a man make a whip out of a chain and then put a wrench on it to make the cracker.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that too.
Oh my god, they added more fucking wizard classes. They made the thaumaturge. And they made the paladin worse. They don't even call him a paladin anymore. They call him a champion. I guess monk. Oh, they kept monk, but they don't have brawler. That's a shame. Brawler was the cool monk to me. He was the monk that didn't have to do all the lame monk shit. Oh wait, no, they have the gunslinger too. But what the fuck is inventor? This sounds like artificer. That scares me. Inventor feat. Overdrive. Innovation. What is this? I'm just waiting for it to basically be just like Alchemist. Or they finally just realized their fan base and just made an entire character based around crafting. See, that was another thing. I don't like crafting. Just because of how, like, ridiculous it can get. Like what you and me did, we were flying by the seat of our pants, but it was fun because we at least made, like, a tank fighter dragon. And we had, like, a chase turret section scene.
And it was worth every fucking minute of it.
And then we had, like, the Dragon Age Origins, like, end card slideshow. And you just taught a bunch of barbarians riding dragons how to make guns.
Yeah, single-handedly brought the Industrial Revolution to fucking barbarians.
You know, it really helped when you blew up that mountain. Which, funny enough, just because of how the setting was, it was all based upon, like, human worship, so... I mean, you taught people how to make guns, and you blew up a mountain, so... Give or take, like, maybe 100 years, your guy probably became a god.
Not even that much, man. It probably took like a fucking week.
Yeah. You were just basically like Marcus from Borderlands. You just had a bunch of psychos just chanting, guns, 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 guns. You actually had like a ritual shrine, and they threw a gun down, and they prayed hard enough, and it became like, it went from like a green rarity to a blue rarity. Well, I'm not reading all this about the inventor, but I got a pretty good grasp. Gotta tell you, looking at it now, the people that still play Pathfinder 1E, and more power to you, but I've met some pretty fucking weird people. I told you about the 50, 60 something year old guy role-playing as a lolly, right?
A few times, and I don't need a reminder. Chat does not need to be given this information.
Looking back, I think someone tried to put me in their van. Because this is when I was like super socially inept. You know, like that 4-year period of online schooling. And he was at the end, so I was like 18. And this is before I like grew facial hair. I think the general consensus was I was like 14. And one person really insisted that they could drive me home. I was like, no, I'm good, I'll wait. I'll wait for my parents to come pick me up. Because I didn't have a car around that time. Or maybe it was before I was 18, but thinking I was 14, that was fucking outlandish. Then again, I don't think any of those people ever had kids. I wonder how the Scotland! In a while. I wonder if it's been completely consumed by Warhammer. I just realized I just name dropped that place, goddammit.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
I
wow.
have to cut that out now.
Oh boy, 4-hour long stream upload. Oh, 4 hours to upload the or to download the edited version, and then another 4 hours because YouTube does not like it when I put edited VODs. Oh god damn it, we're like an hour in. I was prepared.
Yep.
Oh, that's fine. I've seen streamers, they'll go for like 2 hours of just chatting. And then they play the game for like an hour.
Yeah, I don't even know what to fucking play tonight. Like, right now I'm just laying down because there's nothing for me to do.
Yeah.
I was binge playing The Sims earlier.
Oh, they'll return to us.
Oh, that save got deleted long ago.
We will return. Alright, so in that save, who was the better child? Was it me or was it Frog?
Fucking neither. Both of you sucked equally. Like, actually.
Yeah, but didn't we suck for different reasons? Like, I barely responded to stimuli, and then Frog was spastic and he kept chanting sped bed.
Well, that was just him in call. But yeah, that basically sums it up.
We technically balanced out.
That's pushing it.
Well, I didn't say we weren't extremes, but you know, two conflicting forces. There's gotta be like an eye of the storm in there somewhere. My cans weren't good or bad, they were a fucking scale. These days I'd like to probably try The Sims. Well, okay, maybe not. Because isn't it like to the point where like everyone has to pirate the game just because there's so much DLC, no one can feasibly pay that much?
Yeah, it's like $400, $500 for all the DLC.
Really? They blast Evolve, but they won't blast The Sims? Okay, well. Evolve came out swinging. I guess The Sims was frog and boiling pot.
Yeah.
Man, who remembers Evolve? Going back to old games from the 20-aughts.
Evolve was... It had so much potential.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? Is like, I think someone did a video on this of like, oh, Turtle Rock Studios, the guys that made Left 4 Dead. Except when you look at all the people that are credited in Left 4 Dead and all the people in Turtle Rock, it was like 2 people.
Yes.
And that's why most of their games are awful. Points in case in point, right after they made Evolve and let that game die, they proceed to make Back 4 Blood. Which, fuck that game for putting in a goddamn gacha system. Like randomized. I fucking hate randomized loot, man. I hate that and I hate gacha. So I saw one guy, he was like trying to do a melee build, and he just got so dicked by the loot boxes that he suffered for it. Meanwhile, Left 4 Dead, you just pick up a fucking axe or the god frying pan and just wail on people. Does the frying pan startle the witch? Like,
That is a good
because
question.
the frying pan makes noise. Probably not, right? Well, no, wait, because like the big witch level, there's no way you can get a frying pan, right? Oh, wait, no, because you go through a bunch of houses. So yeah, there could be a frying
there
pan.
are ways to get frying pans. I've had them before.
Hmm.
I have no clue.
I remember crowning the witch used to be a thing. I think they fixed that though. Or at least made it really difficult to do. Yo, what are some other games everyone's played? You know, everyone's pretty much played Left 4 Dead. I wouldn't say Portal. Portal is kind of like... kind of famous but niche. I guess everyone's kind of played Skyrim, haven't they?
Yeah, that's like... That just is the most well-known.
Okay, here's a revelation I had. So you know how like every like 6 weeks or so, maybe even less than that at this point, because they're like patching that game so much, they're doing fucking stealth patches. Which is odd because they're also doing beta patches, which is a concerning concept. They're probably pushing back the Elder Scrolls 6 that they've totally been working on. Oh wait. Yeah, no, Skyrim was 5. They were totally working on that game they made a cinematic for like 8 years ago, guys. Just like how they've been working on Starfield forever.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on at Bethesda, but they need to just fall apart. Give Skyrim the IP or Elder Scrolls to another company.
Well, so here's some interesting takes I've heard of like Bethesda isn't a very big company, is it? It's maybe like 150 so people. Or at least the original Bethesda was. I've heard people say that Bethesda is a AAA company that thinks they're a small indie team. And here's another theory I heard. This is right when like Microsoft bought Bethesda, and let's be real, they've always had like the most open secret love affair ever.
Yeah.
So let's put this into perspective. Right, you've been working for like 20, 30 years, let's say, at a company, and they get bought by a big mega corporation. Like, what's one of the first things you're gonna think? Like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna get fired because I've got seniority, and they're gonna cut me. And let's be real, Todd Howard probably has enough money that he can retire and just get drunk for the rest of his life, like most game devs. So he's still like working there for some reason. So someone threw out maybe he's still working there to like keep the old guard alive. You know, protect his boys, if you will.
There's just too many theories. No one knows what's going on with them.
Yeah. It's just... Todd's got this weird charisma. Like, yeah, we can always joke about like his sweet little lies, but you know... There's a weird thing when he like talks about like some of the older games he's made. Like that somebody did something on it and it could have just been like a fluff piece. But the way he kind of like retold how fondly it was when he made the fucking Terminator game was kind of wholesome. And you know, like we can always joke about like, oh, you know, he's the kid from the chess club. Like, I mean, he fucking made it. You know, it's like, you know, everyone made fun of him for wanting to make video games. And then they made fucking Skyrim. Who's laughing now? But this is such a weird beast, man. It's like, what was that joke I said? If I'm ever gonna make a game studio, don't ever have it start with a B. You know, the BioWare, the Blizzard, the Bethesdas. Like, the high is nice, but goddamn is that a steep fall. Most people hate Blizzard nowadays, and probably rightfully so. But you know, there's still people like holding out for Bethesda. I don't know about BioWare though. They've said they've been trying to make another Dragon Age game for like three times now. And fucking Anthem. There's no Cinderella story there.
No.
It bricked your console and PC and then they just left it like that and just moved on. What even is BioWare doing now? Because I know Casey Hudson's making basically another Mass Effect. With Matthew McConaughey in it, funny enough. Seemed like Mass Effect meets Interstellar or whatever that movie was called. Anyways. Wonder how many texts we got. Silence, wench. I no longer wish to be horny anymore. I just want to be happy. Oh, 5 texts. Don't you get scared when you take on bad hackers? No. They fill me with nothing but rage. Which facility can you go to the Digi Farm? The Digilab? Lab's model was swapped with a... What? The lab's model was swapped with a dozing Skull Greymon? Next day, no one was left. The fuck you talking about, Willis? What the fuck you talking about, 3-piece? I forgot I named him 3-piece. And check all my settings. Okay, yeah, good. I can't take credit for 3-piece as a name. Oh right, we were in a museum. Because that one was from my dad. I saw him I let him have my old DS, which I finally found a year ago. Like the original one that could play Game Boy games. And in it was also my copy of Pokemon Platinum. I looked in it and god, some of those names are great. He named his Turtwig Muzz. There's 3-piece, there was just the Starly. He didn't get very far. Plant. Swap. Oh, best boy, you didn't kill him. He gave some of his energy to Best Girl. That was a good stream in the Pokemon stream. I got like 2 highlights out of it. So where are we? Ah, that's right. This place is like bullshit or something. I remember this being a pain in the ass to get all the items. No way, I can just go... What? I can just go around? Oh no, no, Wizardmon. I'm shaking in my little angel boots. Die. You have... negative Ghost Ray. You were the buffer, that is correct. Good lord, we got some tanky boys. You know what? Give him the fist. God, Kimball is so cool. Just a big silver and indigo dragon. Got a very silver team now that I look at it. Maybe one of these days I'll go back to playing Pokemon Dawn. That was a fun game. Way more fucking grindy than this one though, and it would have to be after a while. Because I can only do so much grinding. Man roars, and then a fist from the heavens descends upon the earth. I forgot I named him Mr. Twister. If Mr. Fister ever goes, like, finds himself a woman or something, he could be Mr. Twister and he would fist her.
I'm sorry, I just watched a fucking regular ass pickup truck flip a bus back over.
Built Ford tough. Watch that be memory now that I don't need it. Oh well, I actually got a lot of things. Oh my god, these text messages, dude. Crusadermon, if you say correcto mundo one more time, I'm gonna take that little rose that you keep flaunting around, I'm gonna shove it right up your ass. It's the same energy as making capes. You're probably too young to know that one, huh?
Probably.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah. Yeah, no clue.
I almost said Dan Schneider, that is wildly different. Where's you getting up there in levels? Do revival capsules concerning? Memory up. Get that for I'm in a 40-minute long cutscene and I forgot I have it again. That'll be the third time. Yeah, this game really does feel like it was meant to be like a Shin Megami Tensei or a Persona game. Sometimes. And I don't know how I feel about that, because here's another hot take from me. I don't like Persona 5 because there's too much fucking shit in it. Like, what is it? It takes you like 20 or some fuck hours just to fight the first real boss. Like, Kamashita or whatever. And then they made a Royale version that adds even more time. And like more random bullshit to the game. This is kind of funny because, funny enough, remember Vulcan, the game I played where we all started hanging out together in VC was in fact Persona 4.
Yeah.
I got so fucking lost in that game. When I had to save Kenji, and I kept trying to like find Naoto, and they were only there on like, they were at the laundromat on a Thursday, and that was the only time I could find them.
God, I remember that really vividly.
And after that I played Katawa Sojo, which sadly I can't play on stream. It's one of the banned games for obvious reasons. No item. God, my team is scary. We got big fucking wings. I'm glad I went this way. I get every item. I mean, I'm never gonna use these, but you never know. It could be a memory up. Man, you know that hurts real bad when your fucking Ophi kills them with a melee attack. My pure mage. I wonder what a mage team would look like. Probably Sakuyamon. This for the 15% increased intelligence. Maybe Marine Angemon. Bronson? What are you giggling about?
You'll see.
I don't know. What's this? Me when Goth Girl says, "Don't just lay there, do me." After she pegged me for 6 hours straight. You know, Vulcan, sometimes it stops being a joke after a while. Like, guys, I'm joking, I'm joking.
I never
cleaned it
said I
down.
was.
You said you were joking. It's alright, we don't kink shame here. We will have her make fun of you. Oh, you want a goth mommy GF? Join the fucking club. These guys are probably worth some good XP. 2 ultimates? That's the first, like, double ultimate I think I fought. Ooh, crit attach B! Put that on my body. Okay, so let's do the math here. Okay. So, Best Boy's passive gives 10% crit chance. And then Kimball's passive gives 15, so that's 25% crit chance. And then add 10% more for 35% crit chance with this crit attach B. And then add 10 more for 45% chance, and this stacks if Kimball uses critical charge on somebody. Or on Best Boy. I don't fuck around when it comes to team comps. I will make a fully functioning team, which is really why I like the passives in this. The passives in Dawn and Dusk were kind of ass. The passives are always like resist Earth Beast attacks or raise crit chance for the user, you know, that kind of lame shit. And you get like multiple ones, and they never felt special. I'm just gonna auto battle this one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't auto battle. Because he just blew a third of his mana bar on a guy that was basically almost dead. That's the problem with having a mostly physical team. They kind of, blow their mana. I almost said they're like me, they blow my load. Or they blow their load, but... Oh yeah, I'll have to check the analytics on this one because me and Frog made this joke a while back of like... So you know the whole muscle mommy craze. I mean, I'm sure you know it well.
Of course.
So that's a tag on Twitch. And I thought, you know, what if... Oh, Mummy Mod Metal. What if I just put like Muscle Daddy as a tag? Muscle Daddy is not capitalized, but Muscle Mommy is. And it'd just be like a joke. Because I looked up the Muscle Daddy tag once. See what we could find. It was a dude with a total dad bod. Which is funny. So we'll see how many people get here for Muscle Daddy. Only to find, you know, a floating head. Well, Gakumon might be here somewhere. And BanchoLeomon. I could show the Metamon. For some reason, he's incredibly fucking jacked. Not as jacked as he was in Dawn and Dusk, though. I don't know why. They gave him like the most poppin' 6-pack ever. And then they gave him a massive fucking bulge. Yeah, I guess I got everything here, so... Yes, my team grow. Ooh, Comet Hammer. And 2 text messages. Because why not? Oh, it's because the farm's done. I'm not gonna lie, the farm's kind of lame in this game. Okay, so you'll be... Okay, we'll keep you as that. Fire and light. And we'll go light and earth for you, because Ophi boosts light and dark damage. So you both got light and dark moves. Oh, we'll get rid of the fire move. Let's go check the farm. Down by the river. What'd you guys get me? Some friendship and Panipir DX. I guess investigate. That's what you're good at. Build. Man, I really do not spend my money in this game. Like Mass Effect 1. Why bother spending all your money on one gun when, like, a mission from now, you're gonna get something way better? Again, I really don't have anyone on my farm, just kind of a DLC Digimon I refuse to use. Oh, this place is whack. Wait. Mr. Twister. I think it's your time to shine. BanchoLeomon, I believe, is an Earth vaccine type. You're a Wind data type. You're gonna fuck his shit up. Swiggity Spooty. Come for that booty. And you're gonna go the way of every single Leomon ever. I knew I couldn't win. Not yet. I'm so sorry, Master. What is this? Is that the limit of your power? Have you lost the will to stand up again, too? I knew there was no way I could ever become a royal knight. Grown reckless in your quest for strength. That is no mistake, but you'll never become a real man that way. A real man that needs real preparedness. Do you have it? Preparedness? I don't know. Then your battle ends here. I shall bring your training to a conclusion. Oh, he just shoulder check. Never mind. My frail female Japanese body just blocked the shoulder check. Who the heck are you? You. I told you not to follow me, didn't I? There's nothing more to do. It's over. Quit being a bitch. Get back up. Why? Because my master said so? There's no need for any of this. Hackmon, look at Sparrow's back. Do you still not understand? Back. To protect one's back? Hackmon, the Royal Knight's appellation not granted to you by someone. You were first called a Royal Knight when you protect the world. Yeah, they're real Royal Knights protecting the world by trying to kill every human being. It's the fucking ants again. Become a protector, Hackmon. Of the world, of the digital world, of your friends. That will of steel will lead you to the path of royal knighthood. I see. I was only training to become stronger. But that's wrong. The meaning behind fighting, the important thing, that's what it was. I will fight. I will protect the person who supports me. Oh ho. You appear to have shaped up somewhat. And we'll see how prepared you are now. Come at me with everything you've got. You hit him. You have a real bad time, boyo. Give him the wind claw. Oh. I see. Oh. Law, you lose a quarter of your HP. Show me your strength. Oh. He... Oh. My brother, you do not want this. I mean, you... Okay, that was fair. He put on a guy that he was pretty weak too. He was pretty resistant too. Damn, times 3 damage. Show your moves. Let's get that 10% light bonus. Oh, that was the AoE, wasn't it? Damn it. Yes, boost him more. 20%. Everyone, this is Mr. Twister's time to shine. Goddamn right, it's hot. Keep boosting our boy. 40% attack buff. Let's see here. Let's just him with that. Give him the wind claw again. Oh yeah. Keep going. 50%. Flashy boss punch. Oh no. OV! Really, motherfucker? Okay. I might have dicked around too much. Revive all of them. God damn you. Stop it! Alright, fine. You wanna play fucking games? I'll play goddamn games with you. Okay, maybe not him. Alright, looks like Best Boy's on debuffing duty. It's Dragon Quest all over again. I'll give Ophi a chance. This motherfucker. Oh, he's getting there. Oh, Ophi! Alright, this motherfucker is just getting 2 turns in a row. Fuck this guy. And he keeps targeting the same people. I can't really do shit about this guy now. I actively saw him, he just got 2 free extra turns. Oh, you dirty bitch. I'll keep playing this fucking game with you. I got 3 more of these. Get him. Please kill him. Fuck. Okay, fine. Kill best boy. Fucking glory kill stealing asshole. Whatever. Mr. Twister would have been the MVP if he didn't kept getting instant one shot. Oh, I'm sorry. Man got 3 turns in a row. He fucked with the turn order. Your preparedness was excellent. And yours was bullshit. I'll give that a passing grade. Good, we killed him. I beat BanchoLeomon? Me? Yeah, we meat shielded for you. That's because you've become a protector. Oh, that was wrong voice. Master. You become stronger by training with me. But that alone is not enough to be a royal knight. Only when one has both the power and volition to protect what is dear does the path to true royal knighthood open. There is nothing more you can gain by simply training with me. That is why you placed me with this person's care, yes, Master? Indeed. Well worth the time. Oh. Oh. He's evolving. He's got blades for feet. What's this? My body is... 'Tis the birth of a new royal knight, Jesmon. Follow in my footsteps, in your new form. Yes, I shall try. Do or do not, Jesmon. Shut the fuck up. Do not finish that sentence. Yes. Thank you very much, my master. You deserve much credit as well. Take this, along with my thanks. From here on, my disciple's power shall be yours. You'll be a truer friend than I, perhaps. At your service, Sparrow. Jesmon, a new royal knight and a great ally. I should go back to the agency and report to Kyoko. They're gone. Thank you very much, my friend. I came that close to being annihilated. I am grateful for your assistance. Let me thank you once more. It sounded so reserved. I'm happy because Hackmon was able to start a new life as a real man. He really did get strong, didn't he? He'll get even stronger still. He has to. He is my disciple after all.
And I should sign up for training with you. Oh, I'd like to get even stronger still. I don't know the voice. They both have the same voice. Oh no. As you wish. Oh, there's just two men gonna duke it out. Okay. Got steel will. Let me see. So a new royal knight has been born. No, I'm not surprised. Oh, excuse me. Word constantly sees these sorts of updates happening again and again. It's true in the real world and the digital world. To you, may someday surpass... You too may someday surpass me. I look forward to that day. Three text messages. What music do you listen to? What don't I listen to? Trivia, what color are the lenses of Kyoko's glasses? Pink? Yes! New case. Wait, didn't I redo this one? Calendar level 4. Oh, wait, where's... There it is. Alright, let's bust out like the B team for a little bit. There we go. Bit more diverse group. I can't wait till Best Boy starts learning like electric moves. It'll be great. I have real good diversity in my group then. Which is funny. Best Boy is an electric type, but he doesn't know any electric moves. You figure out what new Digimon to get. Probably not a light type, because every single one of them is like a vaccine type. Never got a light vaccine type. Maybe I'll bring 3-piece in one day. Poor man's still alone on the farm. There you are, you son of a bitch. Hippity hoppity, I'm coming with the clockety. You ready to get beat up by a bunch of men? Riddle me this. What's the one thing a hacker and an archer both need to do their jobs? Don't know? That's okay. You're at the end of the road anyways. Why is this man named? Oh, that's cute. It's really cute. You got a Growlmon and you got an Ogremon. Hear me out. Ooh, 0.75 damage my ass. Oh my god, the combos. Justice kick. Boosh. Come on. This isn't killing him. I want to stun. No, I killed him. He slipped on a banana. And he fell and his neck landed on a chair. Like that scene in Scary Movie.
Ogremon scan, though. The answer. Hackers and archers both need a target. Ugh. Looks like the hacker has repented now. He's wearing a New York City hat. That moment I knew. He's never been in New York City. God, who was it where, like... Was it Pods? Back in the day where he talked about how he loved New York City? And he's never been there? Because he's like a European rich white boy or something? Okay, so we got that. Wait, where do we even go next? Let's ask Kyoko. She always has a good head on her shoulder.
Dude, I'm so fucking cold.
Oh no, the heating go out again?
No, I'm on spring break and I just didn't pack a pair of long pants. Or more than one pair, I should say.
Italian takoyaki?
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah. This is the same girl that eats like 16 ice creams by herself. And you might...
Yeah.
And you might wonder, what do you mean 16? Like 16 ice cream sandwiches? 16 tubs of ice cream? 16 ice cream cones? I asked that too, and I never got an answer.
Just 16 ice creams. Gotcha.
Stairs restricted to Defense Force personnel. Please hurry home. Move
Not the
along, sir.
JSDF.
Guess I can't just walk through. Joke's on you. I have the power of invisibility. Got him. Can I go down here? Oh, I can. Oh, we're in the subway system again. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna make the most fucked group right now. This is honestly what I should be rocking. So we've got that 25% crit bonus with Best Boy and Kimball. And then we got a hero here that's gonna increase combo chance by 10%. Which just means more attacks to potentially crit as we fling our fist at them. God bless my team. Oh wait. Yeah, I think I remember here. I couldn't get all these items because they wouldn't fucking let me go around here. Just had to chase down Edamon. I mean, this is probably... There's probably like something in the corner here, isn't there? Oh, wait, that's the actual stairs. So we go around back here. Ooh, that's a new one. Yeah. Ooh. I like how I got these two big giant dragon dudes, and then there's just a normal sized dude with a cape. So what are they? You could probably just bap them. They're wizard mons. Did I say times 4 damage? This team goes really hard. I'm proud of this one, boys. This one's going on the fridge. Oh god, Garudamon's so fucking cool. Give him the rock. Rock beats bird. Okay, hopefully you can go around here and get that item. The combos. Man didn't just take 1 crit to the face, man took 2 crits to the face. And then the bird took a crit. Oh, I can make it even worse. Okay, you don't need attack charge. Let's get you. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Okay. Get that. Okay, you got... We just got multiple cross counters. You guys take attack break?
In the next 30 minutes to half an hour, or sorry, 30 minutes to an hour, I will become progressively more unhinged.
Yay!
I apologize in advance.
Can't be worse than what I've said. I guarantee the food here is top notch.
Dude, I'm still trying to convince. Sorry.
Chicks can't handle the smoke. That's what it is.
I really fucking can't. Jesus Christ, I haven't coughed like that in a while. Feels good. Anyway. I'm still trying to convince Twizzy to not be trans.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that reminds me, update on the because we kind of talked about it pretty extensively during the podcast episode. Pretty much just assumed it was a catfish, right?
Oh yeah, no. That is absolutely what it was, and I already knew. So I just said, well, not my problem anymore.
It's like Peter LaFleur said, you know, you can't be let down if your expectations are never high. Or something like that.
I mean, I already knew everything that was going on with it to begin with, so
It was kind of weird.
it was more or less just a pet project. But I am unfortunately on dating apps again.
It was fucking scams.
Say they're scams.
I know Tinder is definitely a scam. That was like you look at their logistics and shit. Like, oh yeah, 100%.
Well, a lot of it is like the company is obviously trying to get money out of you.
Yeah.
But if you just don't spend money and wait, things generally do work eventually.
That's
Just
all
a
the gacha
sad way to look
players.
at it.
Oh my god, Tinder's just basically like Genshin Impact just for normies. If you really think about it. You're wailing for the same end goal. It's probably mean to look at it like that, but you know. There's a thing down here. I wonder if this is the way I need to go. There's just a bird. Oh no, mirror reflection. He's gonna bounce back all our magic attacks, guys. Beat him to death with your fists. Good job. See, that's a trick. They always suspect, like, oh, they're gonna use all their magic bullshit, because that's how people always win. And then we just come in with a bunch of clubs. Can I go up here? Is this invisible wall? It's probably an invisible wall. This game has a lot of those. Oh, no, it's like an actual place I can go. Wow. And there's an item at the end. Nice.
Alright, I will be back in a few minutes.
Right on. Justimon's run is kind of silly. Like, it's just a little bit silly, where it's kind of cool. Like, it's cool when he's running towards you, but... Otherwise... Oh. Oh, we got some dudage. Well, let's handle this dudage now. Yes. Yes. Ride Kimball into battle. Like a giant metal dragon skateboard. Fucking tech deck their asses. Oh, this ain't gonna be too bad for Kimball. No! Wait, no, we don't want that. Because wind beats earth. Earth beats lightning, and lightning beats wind. There we go. No! Why did I do that? I thought it was because he was gonna hit me. Oh, he did. End him. Rocks fall. Enemy dies. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm getting sick of you guys. Alright. You guys want to play games? I'll fucking play games. Huh? Oh, it's because he's electric. Genocidal gears. Oh, hi, Kane. I just saw you there. How's it going? You watching some Digimans? No! Okay, thank God. I'm all good. That's nice to hear. I think right now we're gonna go try and find Magnamon. There's a lot of XP here. I'm really happy with this crit team. 25% crit chance, 10% more combo chance. Which Digimon uses moves Poo Dunk? Not that one. Namamon? I was playing the TCG, hopped on Twitch, looked at my followed games. Oh, nice. I need to use that feature more. Just because I've been playing also a lot of Dragon Quest IX. That game's kind of a bit more niche nowadays. I never really played the TCG, but for some reason I fondly remember owning like a Vidramon card and like a metal, what was it, Magnamon? Love DQ9. Oh, it's so good. Some of the quests are pain. Like the Armamentalist quest to go kill the metal slimes with your mage. But you know, it's really nice. Recently in the stream I've been playing, I've started seeing why people like the Gladiator class so much. They're crazy. Yeah, I also find stronger dungeons can be ass. So you want me to help protect this world? I'm sorry, but I can't answer you just now. What do you want? In all honesty, I'm still of two minds. The destruction of the Eaters unleashed on our world was caused by the cyberspace that humans created. Many Digimon believe that the reason such heinous things were born lies in the human heart. If that's true, humans are a threat to all worlds. Leopardmon's course of action would therefore be correct. I then came here and found Digimon being used as tools by evil humans. Yeah, but now I'm kind of a tool being used by a looks at best boy currently eating somebody. He's kind of neutral, you know, it's like, you know, neutral like a Tyrannid. Then there are those like you, working to undo this situation. I really don't understand you humans. Which side truly embodies what humanity is about? Kind of both, to be honest. I had some companions as well. Then the two worlds were joined. I brought my tiny companions here to save them from the Eaters. Neutral hungry, exactly. I kind of turned him into a killing machine. Best boy could have been a Gallantmon, but he ended up as a Darkdramon. Fortunately, we were separated amongst all the ensuing chaos. They're still young and frail. They might have been captured by evil humans. Why not Chaosmon? I don't have a BanchoLeomon yet. Although I've got my team of like 6, and I gotta start branching out. And I do kind of like the idea of 30% more damage, but 30% more damage taken. If something happened to them, I would not forgive the human race. I will determine my position towards humanity based on their fate. If it's who I think it is, don't worry. Hang on a minute. Time out. Kind of meh, sadly. Yeah. I think they get a little better moves if they have like the Varudomon variant. Hang on, wait! I wish they put Ultimate Chaosmon in this. I wish they put Apollomon in. They got Deanamon, but they don't got my boy Apollomon from the good old Digimon Dawn. No, Kia, how did you get here? Great, just in the nick of time. I went to the agency. Kyoko told me to come here. You're Magnamon. Boy, have I been looking for you. Oh yeah, and their fusion. Was it like Grace Novamon or something like that? You have? Look guys, we finally found him! Magnamon! You're all here. And you're all right? Magnamon, these humans! Nokia's and the others saved us. You put fucking respect on Date's name. Saved you. Humans did. Whew, we finally found you. Way to go, Kyoko. What about me? Now we know where most of the Royal Knights are. We're all together now, right, Omnimon? Omnimon? Oh no, it's Nokia. Yeah. Omnimon? Are you working with the humans? I am. Magnamon. You should understand why. Too happy. Far too happy. Yeah, but it kind of balances out Outta, who's just being an edgy boy right now. Magnamon. Yeah. Is an error to eliminate them as dangerous. And then it bounces out even more, because there's just us in the middle who has no expression. But they caused the devastation of our world. Nokia and the others know that now, and they wish to help resolve the situation. It is the humans who will give their all in the fight to save both Digimon and the human race. Leopardmon believes that their destruction may well save all Digimon. Still, is it right to rush into this conclusion and wipe out those who might come to an understanding with? I do not disagree. The Digimon version of Jaden and pulls fusions out. Oh, I gotta go back and watch that. I watched a few episodes a while back, and oh my god, I appreciate the dub so much more as an adult. Magnamon, we love Nokia. We were so happy that we could be with her. While I had my head in the sand with worry, I acted to save my companions. When you act, everything will work out. A human taught me that. A human named Nokia. Omnimon, enough. The clouds of my confusion have parted. Even if it sullies the name of the Royal Knights, I must repay this debt I owe the humans. Shame on ever getting into the dub. Oh yeah. There was another one, 5Ds. Like, I always like made a joke like card games on motorcycles. But that had some pretty like deep shit to it. That and what was her name? Akiza? The chick with Black Rose Dragon. I had such a huge crush on her as a kid. Nokia. Let humans and Digimon join together. I will do whatever I can to help. Yeah. It can be depressing. But, you know, there's some good symbology of, like, jumping over the bridge and making it to, like, New Domino City or whatever it was called. Do not be deceived. Ah! Nokia. Failed to sense my approach, Omnimon. You fool. Dynasmon. Magnamon, lend not your ear to their sweet words. Yeah, they just made such a powerful card that it just blew up a city. But let's also not forget, Kaiba decided that what do we send space aliens if they're out there? We don't send them music, we don't send them fine wine. We send them our fucking playing cards. Have you forgotten our clash with the Eaters attacking our world? The cries of our fallen comrades as the Eaters devoured them. Any chance of our joining hands with human beings faded the instant they created their cyberspace. You should stand with us in fealty to the will of King Drasil, as a royal knight. Then make a skull and let demons run around. So you can find the card game Afterlife. Yeah. I always thought my favorite like little Kaiba tidbit was how petty he was with the class system. You had his Obelisk the Tormentor being the top guys, and had Yugi Slifer being like the bottom rank students. He's pay enough to do that. If it is the will of King Dross, if it is King Drossel's will that I should harm these youngsters, then I shall not act in fealty. I cannot ignore the debt I owe to these who saved my companions. I fail to comprehend this. Why would you side with these foolish humans? There may indeed be fools among them. Not all of them are like that. I would rather gamble on their brightness. But they saved my companions for the... You're hitting real hard, Magnamon, with saving your companions. I mean, I get it. Lopmon is super cute and adorable. And Tokomon, he opens his mouth and he's Satan, so I don't get that one. But... okay, I'm gonna kick your ass again, huh?
Alrighty, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, what is he? He's a dad type. Okay, so we gotta swap the boys out here. Let's bring out Dig Dug. And... no, we'll bring Kimball out. Yeah, there we go. A nice little tanky crit team going. Atmos about to eat a city. Yeah. Tokomon kind of scares me. Do I want it? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cross counter. We're gonna get a little tricky. I learned this from Flamedramon. He's probably immune to stuns, but I'm gonna try anyways. Yep. No. You know, just hit him real good. Get him, best boy. Oh, that's so cool. S Gold Solar Storm. Alright, now you're going to acceleration boost. You're just gonna keep bapping them real good. Yeah, slip on the banana peel and break your neck. Oh, Gimble's not even gonna get to be able to do his move. You know what else is missing? X antibody. Oh yeah, where they all got like super cool like redesigns. He actually fell on his face and it killed him. Got him, coach. Oh god, if only Kimble would have got his move off, that would have been like a 400 damage move. But I want to get a little fancy. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, now that you bring up the X antibody thing, is... I mean, if you just like look up like Cyber Sleuth mods, there's a bunch of Digimon they add. Like, there's one where it has like... They've got like 7 different types of Omnimon, just how you can mix and match them. You stand at a disadvantage now. I will return this debt to you without fail. As you wish. My mind is made up on this matter. Like, what was... There's a lot of Omnimon now, yeah. One of the cool mods I saw was, Sakuyamon and Kuzumon's, Kazuamon's, was it the Miko Shrine Maiden forms. And Bancho Stingmon. I love Stingmon, but he really doesn't have a proper kind of like evolution path in this game. I don't like Wormmon. Fuck Wormmon. Over on YouTube, I got a stream where I did Royal Rumble, and Wormmon in that game. Yeah, Swart defeat, merciful. I think you can get Swart in this game. You just need the black versions of Wargreymon and Melgarurumon. Thanks, Magnamon. I can't tell you how happy I am to have a friend I can count on as much as you. Nokia, what the fuck? I basically held your kid leash for you with an entire, like, you know, hacker gang arc you had. What, my chopped liver? Get silent now. It's fine. It's maybe because I rejected her weird feelings towards me. Only Dante lives in my heart now. It is I who should thank you. You gave me the opportunity. I will always be your ally. Call me whenever you need me. Oh yes. As a sign of my cooperation, I shall offer you this. Harmonious Will. Magnamon, one of the Royal Knights, is now an ally. Let her report back to the office. I see. Magnamon has become an ally. He's a leader among the knights. We have made a powerful friend. What? Huh? How come I know so much about the Royal Knights? Think about it. I'm a detective. Of course I investigated them. I mean, she was gone. She did disappear for like a week, so... You never actually see her doing detective work. You want to know, huh? How? Well, that's... going to have to be a company secret for now. I'm sure your questions will be answered. Check my text. Just training all the time is lame. Let me go and do something. No. You're DLC, Mon. Stay in your box. I'm closing school for a while tomorrow. It'll be boring all by myself. How is school not closed? This is like a Shin Megami Tensei, like... Again, this is like, you know, Archangel Gabriel's the President of the United States about to drop a nuke on Japan. And yeah, there's Susanamon. It's just Omnimon with another name. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, they had to give the... Because there's always like that, like... There's always a Greymon and a Garurumon in the group. They had to make a new one. Oh, that's right. We gotta go talk to, what's her name? Mirai. She's barely been a part of the story. Honestly, she's just kind of here because she's been in other games. So I got the guys. Got it. Summoning the special Digimon will take some time. Why not head back to the office? It's been a while. I'm sure their case is waiting. Look, Mirai, if it's what I think it is, I've already got the said. The fuck do you want now? No, Sparrow. I hear there's been more sightings of the white boy.
Oh no,
Damn.
not the white boy.
If that's true, could be a good chance to take a few photos. Ryota, about that, we've kind of already established what the white boy is. He's pretty quirked up and he's gonna bust it down sexual style. Gamers avoided that. Got some weird stuff like Royal Knights fusing with non-Digimon. A bit of code. Oh, right. Quest board.
It's Joe. The what? Mama's fat.
Yes! Joe, Mama's fat. Thank you, Kane. I love that notification so much. Makes me happy. You weren't there, Vulcan, when we watched Burst Angel, did you?
No, I wasn't.
Shame. Joe was pretty great. I was more of a Psy guy, though. Yeah, wait. I guess we're going to Kowloon? Wait. Oh wait, the signs of the white boy were bad, weren't they? They're at the Discord mod hangout? Actually, what's my memory at now? Because I've been getting a lot of memory lately. If I get one more, I might be able to actually bring in 3-piece. Oh my god, I was right. Alright, who are you? Chatterbox hacker. Hey, did you hear that? The Saxons challenged the Under Zeros. It was pretty amazing. Capturing the Under Zero fortress was hard enough, but it seems that there's a battle with another team on top of that. Recently founded rebels and veteran Jews appeared as well, and turned into a three-way brawl. From what I hear, the Saxons were driven to defeat, but their leader Yuugo barely made it out alive. Wait. Oh no. Do you know Galacticmon? No, but I will look that up, because that sounds badass. Oh. OBS? OBS have mercy? OBS did not like me tabbing out. Digimon. Galactic. You'd think I know how to be able to spell galactic, saying I grew up as a Pokemon Platinum guy. Oh. Oh, that's Galacticmon. Kind of badass. He's like a super buffed Gigadramon. That's cool. Yeah, wait. So how are people seeing Yuugo? Because Yuuko was Yuugo, but Yuuko's now Yuuko permanently. Unless there's some weird stuff going on. There was some weird personality rating. He's a satellite Kaiba would love. Some guy told me the other day that he saw him on Kowloon level 1. And there's a rumor going around that Yuugo was actually a ghost. Like some kind of immortal hacker. He just keeps coming back to life. I mean, come on. All this talk recently is stupid. It's an avatar. It can't be alive or dead. Yuuko's the one who introduced Digimon programs to hacking. So he's kind of a living legend. There's a lot of rumors about him. Are you okay now? What are you doing? Where are you? What? A living legend? An immortal hacker raised from the dead? These rumors about Yuugo are really starting to get out of hand. Of course, I'm sure you're not foolish enough to believe any of them. I'm more worried about the complications of them. Just spent far, far too much money on buying the cards for its deck. I was actually looking up Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day, or like a day or two ago, just of like the old ones I remember being nostalgic for as a kid. What were they? Some of them were like the Dark Zebra, the Green Kappa. What was it? No, Psychic Kappa was another one. Frog the Jam. They weren't good cards, but that was like way back in the day of Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, we have a new case from the legendary man himself. But please come back to the office. Hookin' Frog the Jam, yeah, brother. Frog the Jam. I know somewhere, probably in my closet, I've got like, I used to read Shonen Jump back when it was physical media. And the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh did like this like super anniversary thing of like the Dark Magician and signed the card. And it was in the, I guess, magazine that issue. It was so cool. Frog cards these days still say you can search for a frog accepted from the jam in the text. No! My poor boy. Okay, there's another hospital. I want to discuss the details in person. It's about Yuugo. I'll be waiting in my brother's hospital room. Damn. Oh god, that reminds me. My favorite card growing up, because Harpy Ladies made me feel a certain way, was the old card, Harpy's brother. But they had her change it to, Sky Scout or something like that. Because the thing about the Harpy Ladies was all their cards were like, if it's got Harpy in the name. Stuff like that in Harpy's brother. If it's not Harpy. It's just, yeah. They had to do a few retcons. Hey, you're Yuuko's friend, right? Huh? Yuugo's room? We can't just let anyone in there, you know. Okay, I'll tell you what. I didn't see you or anyone else. So just go ahead. It'll be our little secret. I mean, let's be real, Kamishu would probably kill him, so... this works for me, but... Thank you for taking on this case. To be honest, I'm thinking of just deleting my Yuugo avatar. About that. If I do, the Zaxxons will fall apart. And there won't be any such hacker as Yuugo anymore. I've been thinking of doing this ever since the Under Zero incident happened. Which reminds me, we still gotta go to Applebee's, girl. The Yuugo avatar is something I received from Rie. Yuugo is a special avatar. It allows you to pass through the system, even if you have the wrong personal information. Rie told me, whenever I was using the Yuugo avatar, I really and truly was Yuuko. I was being subconsciously manipulated by using the Yuuko avatar. I just became a puppet that controlled the hackers whenever it was convenient for Rie. I was being controlled by Rie's wishes, and was unable to defeat my enemies. So I decided to destroy the avatar. You know, as someone with a bachelor's in psychology, I feel like that might be a good choice. Yes, as you said, even though Rie has a connection to the avatar, it belongs to my older brother Yuuko. Deleting it will be heartbreaking. I would at least like someone there to witness it. Could you please be there to witness the last moments of Yuugo of the Saxons? That's my case for you. Yeah, I'll watch the sunset with you, kid. Thank you. When I push this button, the avatar Yuugo will be deleted. Goodbye. What? The avatar can't be deleted. Why can't I delete the account while I'm logged in? It's all coming together. Huh? There are people who saw Yuuko in Eden. I haven't been using the Yuugo avatar since the Under Zero incident. Someone hacked the account? But there's no evidence of hacking. Looks like a job for a cyber sleuth. Sparrow, I'm changing the goal of the case. We need to find the one responsible for hacking the Yuugo account. I think that's someone to steal my brother's account. When we were going to delete it, it's just awful. I mean, if you're gonna steal anyone's account, it might as well be Yugo's. He's kind of a big deal. Even now, there's someone else walking around Eden, pretending to be my brother. I have to stay calm and get it back. I can't allow this to go on. I don't care how much it costs or how long it takes. It won't be easy. In this case, I guess I'll overlook any illegal acts you need to carry out. Oh, so I can beat people as much as I want. You know, since this whole incident with the Digimon and everything, I really haven't got to rough up any hackers. Go and have a look around Eden, and bring back the criminal who did this. I will, of course, search as well. I like this side of you. Huh? Isn't it dangerous to go without Digimon? Don't make fun of me. I prepared the sub-Digimon for my Yuuko Kamishiro account. I don't have anyone quite at the level of an ultimate Rise Greymon or Machinedramon, but I'll be okay. I mean, Machinedramon, I'm pretty sure lore-wise is pretty much a big deal. The witness account said he was in level 1, right? Let's split up and search. I'll go on ahead. Anyways, let's go to Kowloon level 1. Yeah, he's kind of mill now. Yeah, that's true. They have to keep scaling up, I guess. You guys contacted me. Tell me the case has changed. First it's the rumors that get out of hand. Now it's the avatar. I tried looking for it, but Yugo's account's a thick firewall. Can't access it from outside. Oh, thank God, Kyoko. I thought you were gonna go in like some mythology tirade again about how someone stole someone else's body. It looks like we'll have to search on foot. Please go around and ask for Yugo's whereabouts in Kowloon. Still, Don't know who it is. Anyone capable of hacking an account with a firewall that thick must be a genius hacker. Oh yeah, that's right. In this game you can, was it? It's not Chaos Dramon, is it? That, Machine Dramon can turn into? I was doing Beaver Battles that one time with someone. I think that's what they're going for. I have two bigger versions of him. One time, there's a time-traveling god that creates a bootstrap paradox that makes itself, and the other has the XRT body. Oh boy, I was reading, what was it, the left-right game, the paradoxes now scare me. As horrifying knowledge. Alright, well let's see here, actually. So if we're gonna fight... I assume we're gonna end up fighting Yuugo. So we need... For now, let's put our vaccines in. And then we'll keep Dig Dug in because he's Earth type. No point asking you. Are you sure about this, small children? No. No. We must learn compassion. We can't stop their dreams yet. We gotta let them get hopes up that one day they'll be strong, and then we kick sand in their face. Ever since Under Zero. Oh no. His name is Bad Pun Hacker. Ever since Under Zero, both real life and Eden have been a mess. Joke, have you seen season 2 of Digimon? That's the one with the armor Digivolution, right? Season 02. I watched a few episodes of the dub. Boy howdy was that a laugh. Yep, in the dark math, yeah. Apocalypse Mon. Which I believe you can get in this game, you just need, like, one of the Dark Masters. Heard the team broke up after Valhalla server. So, where would you go if you were Yuugo? I mean, you're pretty much a ghost. Well, you could check the cemetery. There, I didn't notice the pun in there. Or maybe that's just me being dumb. Just text messages! Looking at the sky, I remembered that humans have a food shaped like clouds? Frog, that's cotton candy. You're a chef, you should know this! Then again, he doesn't like sweets, does he? A hacker's hacker. Wonder if Eden's gonna be okay. First the old president, now the CEO. Brass are dropping like flies. Yuugo. He's like an urban legend. He's here but not. He's gone but here. He is everywhere and nowhere. Oh damn it, the Digi Emperor. Hey, wasn't the... Who was the Dark Master? Was that Ken? Best scene, at least what I've seen so far, is like Ken's like, I'm the Dark Master, I'm gonna whip you in the face, TK. And TK gets whipped and he's like, bitch please, you don't know what evil is. He just punks Ken out. Yuugo. Oh, that's right, I already read that. Turn around and he's suddenly behind you. Think he's there and realize you're gone and you're alone. Seems pretty ghostly to me. You'd think that'd be a bad thing. This ghostliness leaves an even stranger impression. That's charisma. That's the mark of a real legend. The skill at hacking is also legendary.
People still talk about his punishment for the foreign company that tried to take Kamishiro over. He used the Digimon program to get in the company's server. Destroyed all their data. Come to think of it, he was really one who proved the power of Digimon programs to hackers. That incident really redefined hacking. Thanks for the lore, I guess. Children, do not press me. I just remembered looking back to the Yu-Gi-Oh conversation. I forgot I named my Justamon E-Hero. He's got that vibe, you know? I'd probably still rock Elemental Heroes. I know they're probably not good anymore. Like most old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but goddamn aren't they cool. Dashing Zexen Hacker. Something you'd like to ask? Speak up then. Oh, you want to know about Yuugo, do you? I've seen him, you know. With these two eyes. He hears getting more and more. Yeah. And then there's Destiny Heroes. And then there's Masked Heroes. I've played that PSP, like, pseudo dating sim, like, 2-on-2 duel game. You know, with unfortunately abridged level translation. I've seen him, you know, with these two eyes. It was a long time ago, down on Kowloon level 2. Actually, I feel like I might have even seen him today. Because today's just that lucky. Most of it's just more Neos, yeah, probably. A day you see Yuugo can't be beat. That phrase is my lucky chant. God, God, now I'm remembering because you said Neos, all those old, like, ads for, like, the new booster packs. I should go back and see some of those animations, because they probably don't hold up well. Like, what, the one where he fuses with the bird and he comes, like, Neos becomes red with wings. There's one where he fuses with the dolphin. There's a few of those. I got those cards around here somewhere. I've got all the older stuff just because when I was like really hard in my Yu-Gi-Oh phase, it was when like the Dual City arc was live airing every week. Children, learn your lesson. You know, I should probably actually use the thing that reduces encounters. Oh, completely eliminates them. But I remember actually in the PS2 game, when I tried doing like the E-Heroes deck, it eventually just got to the point of like, pick an E-Hero and then a Digimon of that like element, or Digimon, a card of that element, like, you want to summon like a water X-Boy or whatever, just to have like a water, just like a water type, and a specific E-Hero. Like, wow, they really kind of made that easy, huh? I guess they kind of had to when Fusion was the big thing. Let's just... Alright, I reread that. That could be a fun thing I can do, Vulcan. Just like one day, like, you can teach me Warhammer lore and I'll like teach you like Yu-Gi-Oh lore or something. Maybe Elder Scrolls lore.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
Let me tell you about Season 0. And and that time Yugi fought an actual terrorist. Or he blew someone up with a grill, that one was fun. Fought some gangsters with yo-yos.
volcanoes infected with spore. Makes some Chimeramon that fuses with Machine Dramon to make Millennium Dramon. That travels to another universe, dies, becomes Zed Millenniumon, dies again, and flings the spores to the past. Oh my god. Good lord. Actually, wait a minute. I think I remember Zed Millenniumon. I think he was in Digimon Dawn and Dusk. You know what? I'm not running all the way back there. Oh, right memory. Yo, I think we can go get 3-piece. Let's go check our boy. I think that might be enough, just barely enough. Ooh. Massive pain in the ass. Man, everyone is a pain in the ass to make in Dawn and Dusk, but I still love that game and it consumed my childhood. Bring in Frog in instead. It's like... Oh god, I remember I tried for so long just to make Sakuyamon. Cause, you know, I was a young man and Renamon was a thing. And you need, like, the DNA Digivolve Kazuamon, and then you need to make another Renamon. Which took forever. Actually, let's bust out the frog. Oh, the horny. Yeah. Actually, let's wait on... No. No, we gotta move frog. Ugh. Drinking a lot of water. Oh my god, he's so big! I can barely see my camera! Oh, I'm dumb. Yuko's right here. What the hell? Well, say something already. You're freaking me out. Did you just stare at him? You know what? I understand. I know a hacker from the Zaxxons, so I went to talk to him, but... I'm not used to this avatar yet. It's hard to speak properly. So, I don't look right. It's just weirding me out. Oh, you're like that one girl from Senran Kagura who's like the super deep voice, like badass. And then you take off her mask and he's like super mousy and shy. You need your niffle. You need the thing that, like, you know, gives you your security so you can be confident. I guess niffle probably isn't the right term. That's more for, like, children. Of course, Yuugo and I are one and the same. Well, we are, and we aren't. It's an email from Yuugo. This is from the person who hacked the account. What do you think he's planning? Yeah, I just wait till you get Examon. It's lovely being nothing but wings. I have thought of, like, doing an all-wind team. And Slayer Dramon was up there. But yeah. I'm still wondering, like, how the fuck... Like, have we not seen Examon? Like, yeah, sure, he's probably, like, recuperating, and the military's probably pinning him down. But it's kind of hard to miss a guy that destroyed a skyscraper just walking in the door. I'm waiting for you in the place I was born. An Avalanche server URL's attached to the message. Well, we know where to go. Hackmon server. It's where Rie asked me to be the leader of the Zaxxons. That's when I first became Yuuko. It's the place where Yuuko was born. But the only ones who know are myself and Rie. Sparrow, this is probably a trap. We should go together. Hey, sure, I'm down. Thank you. Anyways, let's go. See, you did the easy thing. This reminds me, card games have no fan beam online. Oh, wow, okay. Which is weird, because Tiger Vespamon is actually pretty good in this game. A nice electric virus type that has a 10% chance to stun. I like how, you know, Yuuko is like, she just kind of stares at someone. Tiger's amazing. Yeah, he's really good. Like, yeah, Yuuko, you're fine. You can just kind of stare at a guy and creep him out. I had to dangle people over there to get information. Who are you? I'm Yuugo, leader of the Zaxxons. Stop kidding around. You give that avatar back right this instant. Is this avatar important to you, Yuuko? You know my name? Of course, I'm Yuugo. Isn't this the avatar that you've been using Eden for so many years? It seems that you think this account has been hacked, but that's not true. No one has logged in as me. Don't lie to me. No one has logged in. Indeed, it's just as you say. This is an account that was created by Yuri Kishibe with its own AI, in order to manipulate you. Yeah, it's kind of weird how easily you can, like, read someone's personal thoughts and manipulate them in this game. It's almost kind of a pseudo-magic.
Perfectly normal.
Well, no, because there's, like, this, like, hacker genius kid, and what he ended up doing was he was reading out a girl's personal thoughts and saying them in text messages just because he, like, read her quote-unquote mental data. It was really weird.
The fuck?
Yeah. Yuugo, the ideal hacker who was designed to unify all of the hackers of Eden. This is who I am. You're an AI. That was built into my avatar? You're a program? Exactly. Even though you're a quiet and reserved person, you were able to be Yuugo. I am the reason that was possible. Do you understand now? But you and I have been partners all these years. And yet, why would you try to erase me? Oh god. The synths are rising up. We gotta put them down now. Wait, no, do we... Oh, fuck. Vulcan, do we have a Blade Runner situation on our hands, or do we have, like, a Geth situation on our hands?
Potentially Geth.
Fuck, okay, we can't kill him. We gotta show him love and give him a sniper rifle. Anyway, without me, you can never be Yuugo, right? Yet you still want to delete me. You became me in order to protect Eden, didn't you? Yes, I did. I was alone and powerless. I didn't think I could protect Eden, so I accepted Rie's invitation. My brother, who I respected more than anyone, protects the Eden our father created. The avatar looks just like my brother, except for the hair. So it has always felt like we were together. But they probably changed the hair so it couldn't be like the obvious thing that they were brother and sister. Even though they have the name Yuugo and Yuuko. Voice actor Craigasm. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Ojo laugh. Unfortunately, I turned the voices off in this so I have something to read and not, like, step over things. I think I did a pretty good job. Lord knows I keep using the Valley Girl accent. This game and in Dragon Quest for Stella. God, I fucking love Stella. I see. Oh, I see. Okay. From now on, let's protect Eden together. I have nothing but contempt for Rie. You were without question the best brother anyone could ask for. I'm pausing to read because I have to like focus on their name because it's a 1-letter difference. Stella the Fairy? Yeah. The one that's in your battle records. Apparently there's a good fan base for Stella. That was the very reason I felt comfortable, terrible as I am. Because of that, I was manipulated by Rie, and in the end, threw my father's Eden into chaos. I won't allow myself to depend on you anymore. Today, I will delete you. You can't delete me. I was created to protect Eden. Eden is the only place I can exist. I thought so too, but there are certainly places outside of Eden where we can live. Maybe that's true for you, but I'm a program. I cannot live anywhere else. But I understand now. You and I, we're different people. I would say Erin. She's the female Trunks. I was actually looking for, I did the Swine Dimples area, which is the totally not Hogwarts Academy up in the Snowberia place. And they must have some gacha game, because there was like official art of Erin in like one of the Swine Dimples uniforms. And I obviously had to put that in the thumbnail because I wanted to, you know, have the uniform in the thumbnail. Well, Machinedramon, why? You're my Digimon. Machinedramon and I fight together. Seems he still sees me as Yuugo. Where's Greymon? Oh, where's Greymon? Seems he's chosen you. But can you beat me, I wonder? Without me, you can't talk to your companions. Hey, Yuuko. Let's say we go to Applebee's again after we kick this guy's ass. Don't let him talk shit to you. This thing you learn on the hard streets like me. Please, don't understand. I don't want to hurt you, but I just don't want to be deleted. Oh boy, you'll wish for deletion when I'm done with you. Sparrow. I see. So you've made your choice. I'm stopping Skynet right here. Right now. And we think, where we live, our Digimon, our friends. We're completely different. The only way to decide this is with a battle. We're proud hackers of Eden, are we not? That's what I want. I've decided to split myself in two. Oh my god, he's frog is so big. Oh, there goes a core of your health. Alright, Frog, what do you... No, I didn't switch his moves! He's got baby moves! Well, let's see if he's resistant to stun. He's resistant to stun. Give him the rock. Oh boy. That already got mittens. Okay, Frog, we gotta bail you out right now. I didn't change his moves. Ooh, chain plus. Like you should have given it to somebody else, but sure. Oh, you poor bastard. Little did you know Dig Dug is giving me oh, this is gonna be times 3 damage. Oh, it's a combo! Yeah. Anyways, Dig Dug has 15% physical damage resistance. Your little cutesy AoE for less damage move ain't gonna do shit. Yeah, I forgot how few characters are in DQ9 because of the make your own people thing. I love that about the game. That you can just make your own party. Yeah, there's not really a lot. There's maybe like 1 or 2 people per like vignette. Hell, even in the Swine Nipples part, no one really got a 3D model except the headmaster. If I remember right, Patty's also from one of the older games. Maybe 3. Yeah, right now in Dragon Quest 9, we got my guy who's the paladin tank. We've got Brenna, our resident gladiator tomboy. Matthias, our priest, who's just so fucking handsome. God damn it, I love that man. And then Donna, who's just kind of unassuming as our mage. Time to die, kid. 3, 5, 6, and oh, she's in all of those? Damn. Wait, was it the Master Guard? I see. I suppose I have to disappear then. No, I won't delete you. The real me is still in here. I see. In that case... Did he just recycle himself? Or recycle Ben himself, I should say. What? Stop staring at me. I'm not going to cry, you know. Hey, you know, it's okay. You know, Yuuko, I put on this, like... Every day I put on a mask of being a tough guy. Of going out there and dispensing street justice. But you know, I'm human. You can cry, it's okay. You know, I need to cry every once in a while too. I cried when Kyoko said I did a shit job while she was away. She took my stool out of the corner and now I'm back underneath her desk. You know, you can't be tough all the time. Christ Greymon, I'm no longer Yuugo. But will you stay with me? Ooh, that's a big boy. That was one of the ones I was thinking of for like an off team. Because he's got that backwater camp. Oh. Thanks. Hell yeah. Digivolved and you have a different body than before. I'm happy for you, but... I miss your old form a little bit. The case is closed. Thank you. By the way, I'm in the middle of doing a round of the cake shops in Nakano. Shall we go? If you're buying. No, don't worry. It's not like I'm gonna go binge eating or anything like that. I just need to get over it, that's all. Oh, okay, I see. You're one of those girls that eats like a full-on tub of ice cream in one sitting when you're crying. That's cool. Are you coming or not? Yeah, sure. Indeed. Yuko thought the cakes were so delicious she just kept eating and eating. Till the manager ended up crying. Yeah, and then she ended up ugly crying. And then I just kind of sat there awkwardly. She was late contacting me, so I was worried. And then that was what she had to say in the end. I know we normally work a case to the end and provide the client with support afterwards, but maybe we should pass on it this time. However, I have seen many instances of accounts being stolen by Digimon. For a human-like AI to start stealing accounts like that. When it comes to programming, an AI and a Digimon are basically the same. It seems the more and more strange things are happening in cyberspace. Looks out window. Oh hey, there's an Ogremon just climbing up the side of the building. You nod and say, uh-huh, just like everyone else. But even you could be referred to as strange, don't you think? You know, at least Dante appreciates me. Famed cyber sleuth. More memory. Nice work. Looks like your cases are going well. Oh yeah. Shouldn't Mirai just be about done with her preparations at this point? Oh, let me check my... Ugh, it's all property quests. I hate these so much. I'm afraid to go in the Digilab. Okay, first thing before I forget though. What moves do you have? You have X-Heal. You're going mailman. I don't want to do the property quests. I don't want to do the Mirai thing, because that's at least going to be like an hour longer, and I've been streaming for 3. You actually don't have a lot of moves. How the fuck did you even get this way? Well, take Idle Bubble, because we don't have anyone that does status effects. You know what? You know what this calls for? His moveset? Give me 1 second. There we go. God damn it, there's an ad. Hold on. Can't hear because I got it muted. God damn it, another ad. Don't give a shit about your family playing YouTube. My family definitely does not need to see what I have in my watch list. There we go. Water. Hey, so he's kind of like a status effect guy. Oh, his attack's still magic damage though. There. Yeah, be chunk. Be chunk, be hit. Oh, I got a billionaire USB. What's this MasterCard? All attribute damage, minus 10%. Yeah, sure, put that on. Well, you know what? I'm gonna save my game now. And with that, I think that's a good place to stop for today. We've been going on for 3 hours. Turn that down a little bit. We're going about for 3 hours. That's usually like an hour longer than I usually do. But me and Vulcan kind of just shot the shit for the first hour, just talking about random bullshit. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Oh, yeah, it's in my schedule. Which I do have in the Discord. It's nothing special. I mean, it's also in the Twitch schedule thingamajig. See you later. Thanks for stopping by, Kane. It was fun chatting with somebody. In the chats. Oh yeah, I'll be playing some Dragon Quest IX tomorrow, more than likely, at 9 p.m. I guess it's EDT now, isn't it? Because of time zone change. And with that, we've got all 7 figs. So we'll see. I'm sure nothing bad will happen when we go take the figs back to the magic tree that blew up. Totally can happen twice. But anyways, let me see if there is anyone I can raid. I know Frog doesn't stream more, which is unfortunate. But maybe Amp is on. They've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy VII Reboot or whatever it's called. Who knows? Maybe Lady Mortis is on too. Again, I always feel bad rating up. But you know, when they got like 7 viewers, I feel that. So let's see if there's anyone on. Come on. Come on, raid button. I believe. I guess what I'm thinking about that is, I don't know if there's really anything else to say. I might do a little bit of Pokemon Emerald Randomizer at some point this week too. Because that was a good stream. But 3 games is a lot. I'll have to forget. Okay, raid is not working. So if we don't raid anybody, we don't raid anybody. Oh, my highlights have been going this entire stream. So I guess for anyone that stopped by, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it when at least like one person stops by, even for a few seconds. And other than that, Vulcan, you got anything to say before heading out?
Nothing that I can say on stream.
That's for the after party stream. Or like that's the after stream Discord call.
Yeah.
But I guess without anything else to say, take care, everybody. It's been fun. Okay, now I gotta press the button. Oh, I just thought it was up real bad. Okay, maybe not end on like a 7-minute highlight clip. Oh no! It wasn't how it was it? No, it wasn't. It was was it Lifestyle? No, it wasn't. Fuck, what was it? Was it Miscellaneous? No, I lost it. Where was it? people. I'm such a child. I want tight mother. I want tight mother. Fantastic. Your profile. It's wonderful. It really says what you're about. You got me.